Bork, bork. Bork. Thanks for letting me know, Mutt. Jesus Christ, I need to go down the stairs. I don't need everyone and their mother coming up the stairs at the same exact time. Oh. Yes, guards. I don't know why you're, like, drunkenly stambling. Oh. Oh, that felt so good, that neck crack.
God be with you.
And also with you. Can you please move? Mutt.
Careful.
Mutt. Let me go past you, Mutt. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. As you can tell, I'm not playing a stealthy class based off of all the wa-chong-chong.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My man trained like that.
Yes, Captain Funzo?
The Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here
Whoa,
about his
Wallace.
desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as mein Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison.
Not horribly
Mine
wrong.
is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
The garrison's impressive,
Aye.
but...
I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though.
Excuse me,
Leave
bitch.
him
What?
be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
I'll fight them. I'll happily
Now
take
look
them
here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here! The first to bleed loses.
Come on, bitch.
Still believe in yourself? No mercy!
Oh, I did not block that left.
Watch
he-
and learn.
He fucked me up. Got him. Got him. Where's Catherine? Did you see that, Catherine?
Excellent, Henry.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
Nothing.
Good gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that
Ooh.
feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh. What is it?
It's
A
disappointing.
hunting
Oh.
crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word.
I'll take
Thank
it.
you.
Why not?
I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zhishka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us
Some
to see
girl.
Yobbs?
Ooh.
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
That seems problematic.
happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Do you have any
How's it
work
going,
for me?
Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant.
I want a different
I thought you
helmet.
were
The helmet
helping
looks very
Zizka.
good.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Was soll ich sagen? After our Lord paid ransom for us to the Chaiskel Cherton, there is peace here. Fortunately. Aber warte. Actually, there is one thing. You ought to have a word with our huntsman Dobrosch.
Yeah.
He might have eine Aufgabe for you. See, someone poached a white roebuck in his territory the other day.
Uh-oh.
White roebuck? That's a rare sight.
Ja, and Dobrosch takes it as a personal offense. So go easy on him, hörst du?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Just ask him if there's anything new happening in his territory, and wait until he tells you himself. Oh, yeah.
So honeypot him out.
He
Get the
really
info.
dotted on that creature. Und das war alles. I don't have anything else.
All right, thank you. I'll ask around. I'd like to learn.
What are you in?
Let's do... Oh my god, it's so expensive. I can't afford any of it, so... Yes, Mutt. Hi, good boy. Oh, sharpening wheel. One, we need to clean our clothes. What the fuck? Why is that so bloody? Oh god.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
What goes on in the forest?
What goes on in
huntsman?
the forest, good
There are
sir?
poachers prowling in the woods. A band led by this ginger-headed Mach of Marshowitz. They've been causing
Damn
trouble for
gingers.
quite some time, but now
Can't-
they've really
Can't
overdone
do
it.
anything with them.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it.
You killed the
Sir
shiny!
Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
Sure.
I must say, I've never seen a white roebuck before.
Can't believe they killed a shiny
It's an
Pokemon.
exceedingly rare animal. It was beautiful. Its hide was white as snow. Sir Peter forbade hunting it, but I wouldn't have even if I could. Killing an animal like that is bad luck.
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mach of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
That knacker, Wolfram. Do you think he had anything to do with the dead roebuck and the poachers?
Oh, he has a dishonorable profession, true enough. And he sells hides and meat wherever he can. But having the gall to work with poachers? I don't think so. He's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something about that band.
I'll help you with them.
All right,
Do that.
huntsman. I'll try to track the poachers down. Maybe they haven't sold the hide yet, and I'll be able to find it.
Excellent. And if you mete out capital punishment on the spot, all the better. Every member of that band carries a squirrel tail on them.
A squirrel tail.
Probably a badge of their hunting prowess.
Interesting.
Bring them to me as evidence.
Where should I look for these poachers?
Ah, that's the hard part. I'm sure they have a hideout in the woods around here.
Are they just Robin
You'll have
Hood?
to
Is that
track
what
them
this is
down
going to be?
yourself. If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of the knacker.
Thanks for the advice.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Alright, so I picked up the side quest, the white buck. But we're mainly doing the Zushka one, which is concerning. Can I clean myself off in this one, or is it all bloody? Also, I can't tell if I'm recovering health generally, or if I'm crazy. I remember when when I lost my mind. There's something about this fire. Wouldn't let go until my face. Remember out there. Yo, Mr. Blacksmith.
Sir.
Can I repair some stuff?
Well, blacksmith, how's it going?
Worse and worse, friend.
Oh no.
Since Sigismund came this way, I've had so much work I hardly sleep. You know, everyone suddenly realized
Feel like he's a
the
side
blunt,
quest guy.
rusty weapons they have at home aren't worth shit.
That's true. You don't want them blunt. Can I
need
request a
something-
repair? I'd really love to be a concert pianist. Oh, you can repair my Gablesons too. Okay, cool. Running on a rowboat down the stream. No, but not a fighter. Got a
Let's
dream.
talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
He seems so uninterested in it. He's like, sure, why not? You know, I'll
Very
do one
well,
time.
then.
I just want 5
Happy
coin
to be of
difference.
service. Take care, sir.
I'm not asking for free. I'm just asking for a little bit off. I could have asked for probably more off, but you know. You got a business? Oh wait, I wanted to see if he had a better helmet, because this helmet sucks ass looking at it. It's got good stats, but it looks ugly as hell. Trade.
Show me your wares.
Oh, I like these. These are not bad. I like them. They look good. Milled hood with coat of arms. Okay, I'm not... What is my stats right now? That's all I need to know. Maybe. It's 107 for it. Can I kill somebody and get a better one? Plate knight armor? Ooh. I might get that, and I might get this. Just the... Increases my charisma, but, not much better. Haggle, let's see if I can get it.
Found what you were looking for, sir.
Oh, did I just buy it outright? I tried to haggle with him and I failed. Oh, whoopsie. Whatever. Okay, that's a nice boost to stats, though. Not horribly, like... Alright, let's see if I can sell them, though, too. Trade.
I'll have a look at the...
Sell. Oof, that's not worth shit.
I was glad to be of help.
Okay, so where's is this guy? Come on, help me find Zushka. They said he was out in the thing. Find him in a courtyard, but I'm in the courtyard. Am I just missing him? Am I tired? I am a little bit tired, but I don't feel like I'm missing him that much. Maybe he's on the wall? God, I almost... Sir, are you okay? Are you tired? You look like you're stumbling around tired. Do you not have enough men for the job? Yeah. Nope, I don't want to steal from these people. I have no reason to steal from them. You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, Zhushka, where are you? Jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle. It's so funny hearing the jingles. It says he's in the courtyard. Am I just missing him? Am I that oblivious? Oh, he's... That's why.
It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Sounds like he was branded.
Above. From the walls.
From the
Or
walls?
were you
More like
conquering
branded.
or defending that castle, sir?
Well, depends on how you look at it. We were storming a wine cellar, you see.
Ah, I do see. Only maybe you shouldn't go around telling people that, sir.
That
it
part.
doesn't sound too heroic.
Nope, doesn't
So
sound noble at
what?
all.
Heroes like to have a drink too, now and again.
True.
I've got loads of scars from real battles anyway. Like here, on my other arm. A groom hit me with a crossbow nearby Yitchin. The boy was nearly 15. Poor fella.
Alright, I don't want to hear
How are
the rest of that
things,
story.
Captain? What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Yeah, not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah,
just
don't
go
say
for
that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems
Nobody
they're
asked him where
hoping
he was
it's
going.
as far away as possible. I'm not surprised.
Why so far?
If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
True. He's a prick.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He
That's
might.
a nice way of saying it.
To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Are you
Are
expecting
you
trouble?
expecting trouble?
I always expect
Prepare for the
trouble.
worst.
Jobst has turned coats
for the
more
best.
times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Rattay. I only know what I've heard about him.
True.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
Sounds like he's gonna
Right, then.
fight him.
I'll be going then.
Okay, hold on. I want to know why it's doing that weird, like... graphic settings. Window, full screen, yep. Overlay image quality. Okay, it's fine. Save changes, no. So we are running it on Ultra versus, do I make something at the alchemy station? How close is my alchemy stat to leveling? Not high. I don't know. Hey, Rage. Oh god, I have a bad feeling about this one. He looks like he's a pompous ass.
Henry,
He could be fine though. Who knows?
where's Captain Zizka?
He's getting his wound tended to.
got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report.
Yes, I do, sir.
So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
You want the short version or the long version, my dude? I have a feeling you already know everything, but...
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard.
I really hate this
But
helmet.
I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Rattay, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
Unexpected? What? I was told it was a...
An unexpected guess.
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zizka before. And of his unconventional ways of supporting our
the
king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
Jan Sokol.
That would make sense.
Pig-headed.
It
Oh.
was always quite pig-headed.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters.
Oh, my neck.
And each of them has their own ideas about
Yeah,
how
they're
to
snoring
defend
over
him.
there.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Instead of messengers, they thought we were
Things
beggars.
went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive.
Everyone else died.
But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, it was his Chamberlain first.
To be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not
only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Believe me, I didn't.
I'm glad I put the
intend in
charisma
least
stat
to
on.
make such an insinuation.
Oh, no, you're fine, sir.
In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
You should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Rattay.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Should have killed him on the spot.
Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
Isn't Zhishka a bandit too, though?
Zhishka is loyal to Wenceslas.
So, depending on
he's
what
no
side you're
bandit
on.
or cutthroat, but a faithful servant of our king. Carrying out resistance against his enemies. But let's move on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Let's try to
I asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
I
How did you
snitched.
prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
It's a
But
failure.
you said you had time to think. So how was it then?
Well,
I've had better liars than you failed to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those
I feel like
loose
he's gonna
lips of
attack me
yours?
now because I lied to him.
Unfortunately, they got certain information out of me.
What information?
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... Well, they tortured us.
I don't know. I snitched
That
before they
is
really
truly
tortured us.
Unfortunate.
At least the second
But
time. The
you've
first
nothing
time
to
I
be
held to
ashamed
my
of.
morals.
I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... What if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, You can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Sir, that's a generous offer.
I've got to
and I
rescue Sir
appreciate
Hans.
it. But it's not what I want.
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need someone to escort my envoys, and you've proven yourself more than capable.
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where he is.
I must save my
Rescue him.
lord.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I.
That's fair. If you're noble,
The
you're
most
safer.
sensible course now
Unless you're the direct.
is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be?
And what would those plans be, sir?
Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics.
Stop fighting.
Let me just explain that
Stop fighting,
that
friends.
was what was called for in the situation.
Fair.
But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country. And of King Wenceslas.
Suspicious.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests.
That's fair.
Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
Oh, hey, down, boy. Down.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa.
Some tense situation right there.
Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are
Right.
you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I want to kill him.
Grave consequences.
I don't like him. Can I kill him, please?
I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
Okay. Even Keyblade agrees. My horse!
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you.
No.
Are we leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information.
Fair enough.
Catherine,
That's
I've got
not my
a job
horse.
for you.
Where's Pebbles?
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
To Rome, you say? Kingdom Come Deliverance 3 in Rome. Then we get Assassin's Creed crossover. Let's go. Game saved. Okay, the sword and the quill is done. You can pay a coach caravan to take you between Trotsky and Kuttenberg regions. Okay, so